Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you new features that I've added to the overriding triggers, such as pyramiding that you can disable or enable, and as well as closing all unfilled or limit orders when you are placing a new trade. So if you think that's interesting, definitely watch the video till the end, and also please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And without wasting any more time, let's get into this video. So the first thing you can do is when you go to docs.crawltrading.com, I will also have a link for everything I'm talking about here in the description of this video. But you can see here on the left we have a section called Override Triggers. Now this is basically where I document everything on the bot and also show you on how to use it. But we also have a tutorial on this YouTube channel if you go to playlist, and that will show you step by step on how to set up your bot. But if you scroll down, we can see there's two new sections right here, which is called Extras. Keep in mind, this is not currently available on Binance, but it is available on the other exchanges. So we can see that the first one is Trigger Cancel Unfold, and then also another one is Trigger Pyramiding. Now we're going to take a look at Trigger Pyramiding first, and then we'll take a look at this Cancel Unfold. Now if we scroll a bit further down, we can see these examples as well, and this just makes it easy for you to copy and paste them so you don't make any mistakes with the spelling or different like quotations, because if you miss anything it might cause your trigger to fail. So I'm going to go over to my board, and we're just going to go to the dashboard. So I have it right here, and then I'm going to create a new board. Now I'll be using the Blofin exchange for this video, and if you want to use my link, you can find in the description of this video. If you create an account with that link, you will get a sign up bonus, and it also helps me to continue developing and improving this board for you guys, so the support is very appreciated. So if we go now to our board and we go to say this is going to be, let's just say, XRP board, and the exchange will select Blofin. The key is the main one, and then since we're using futures, it's very important that we select the futures type. I'm going to be using hedge mode, and then I'm going to be using XRP USDT all capital. And then if we create this board, we can just go ahead and create our first trigger. Now this is going to be just a normal trigger like you've always created them. So if we go to create, we can just go ahead and set it to market, isolated. We can use 10x leverage and maybe use like 30% of our account, and then I'm just going to create this. We can leave this empty. So now that we have this right here, we can see that this is going to be for XRP. We can edit the trigger, or we can just copy this. Now we'll be using TradingView for testing this out. And if you already have your indicator set up to take the triggers, I'm going to use something else. I have an indicator called Webbook Tester, and it's basically just an indicator that I use to test these from TradingView. It's basically just checking for a new candle, and it would send out an alert. This would just make the testing go a lot faster than waiting for a new signal. So I'm going to create a new alert. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I have my Webbook URL in there, which seems correct. Then I'm going to go ahead and select the condition. Now this should be my Webbook tester. We'll only use only once, and then I'm going to clear this out and paste that in there. But now I need to keep in mind that in order for us to test the pyramiding, we also need to include this section right here, which is the pyramiding either false or true. So I'm going to show you that the difference, what it means. If I copy that, I'm just going to go ahead and add a comma before the bracket close, and then I have trigger pyramiding false. So this means that it won't pyramid my orders. And if I create this trigger right here, we'll just wait for this to fire. Okay, so there we just got our alert, and we can now go to the exchange, and we should see a new trade pop up right here. Now, because I have my pyramiding disabled, if I go and activate that alert again, we should see nothing basically happen. I'm going to show you that in a second. So we're just going to go back to our alerts, and we'll activate this trigger. And then you can see immediately I got another alert. And then this shouldn't change at all. And the way we can confirm this is we're going to go to our board's logs. I'm just going to refresh. you can see that it's basically saying permitting is disabled, not placing a new order, because there's already an order open, a position open for the long side. Now, if you were to go and place a sell position, it will obviously sell it because it's not permitting if it's not the same side. So this is a good way you can test, and we can also look at if we disable that. So if we go ahead and change this alert, all I need to do is, you can either make this true or you can just delete it at all, because it's basically defaulting to true. But if I go ahead and I save this, we can see that alert fired, and now we should also see another position being placed on the long side. Right there we can see it, and that's basically confirming that this new feature works. And now for the next one, we can take a look at actually cancelling limit orders. So if I go and I place a limit order just to test it out, we can, for example, say, okay, we just need to go to the XRP chart. We can say that we want to place a limit order at, let's say, 3.2, and this is going to be, we use 50% of our balance, and we're just going to go ahead and say short. So this should place I'm just going to move that up a bit so it doesn't get triggered. We can see we now currently have one open order, which is a sell position. And if I use this new trigger, let's just go and create a closing trigger first. So I'm going to create a normal closing trigger, which is going to be 100% of the position. And because we want to close a long, I'm going to select close long. So now all I need to do again is copy this trigger ID, go to my alert, and I want to modify this one on the webhook tester. I'm just going to paste this in, but before we activate this, we just want to go back to our trigger overrides, and we want to get this trigger cancelled unfilled to true. I'm just going to copy that section right there, and then on TradingView, I'm just going to go into that bracket, add a comma again, and paste this. So now basically this will cancel any open limit orders when there's any, you can add this to an opening trigger or closing trigger, and this also works on spot. So I'm going to go ahead and save that now, and what we should see happen is this limit order first would get cancelled, as it just happened there, and then we see also the position being closed at full. So this is a good way if you want to use limit orders, but you don't, when a new signal fires, you actually want to cancel all previous ones. So that's the reason why this has been added. Now, I hope you guys found this video useful, and if you want to see something else, leave that in the comment section, and also I will see you in the next video.